So are you a winner or a loser? Well, here are 9 things that only losers say. Let's get right into it. All right, welcome back, Preneurs. I think it's very important for you to understand, if you are going to the winning side of things, that you also understand the language that can actually push you to the loser side of things. So let's get right into it. The first one is, I'll start tomorrow. What do you mean start tomorrow? You're not promised tomorrow. The only thing you got confirmed and guaranteed is right now, which is your day currently right now. So stop deferring to tomorrow when you have right now to be able to go to the next level of your life. So stop saying that. Take that literally language out of your vocabulary. Number 2 is, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. You know, it was their fault. You're always pointing. And then we learned this when we were back in kids, right? Back in little kids in school. They said when you point to someone, you have what? 3 fingers pointing right back at you, right? Which really simply means that, will you take responsibility? If you're one that keeps deflecting, keeps saying, oh, this happened because of that person's fault, or the reason why our department's numbers are not high because that one didn't do what they needed to do. You're always deflecting. Yes, that's a language of losing, okay? Now, number 3 now is, I can't. That is literally a cuss word in my household. My kids will come to me and say, oh my gosh, hey, Madison said I can't, or try, or maybe. Those are 3 things that you cannot say in my house, right? Those are big things. I remember one time, one of my youngest daughters, well, my middle daughter now, she goes to school and the teacher said, well, maybe, to her. And she's like, well, she went and told the teacher, she says, teacher, that's a cuss word. You can't say things like that. That's not something you're not supposed to say. You can't say maybe or can't. We don't try here. She was like, what do you mean? Like, the teacher goes back to her and says, what do you mean? Like, you can try. Go ahead and try. It's okay. It's a maybe's fine to say. She's like, no, it's not okay to say. Right? So the teacher calls me, right, and says, your daughter was saying that, you know, that it's bad to say, you know, try, can, and maybe. I said, 100% it's bad. Right? Because we don't try. We don't believe in I can't. We don't believe in maybe. We believe whatever we put our mind to, that can be accomplished. So either do it or you don't. So I would actually prefer if you do not use that language around her. She's like, okay, all right, perfect, right? So my kid is now leading the teacher. Interesting how that works, right? So language right there is the reason why your life is what it is or what it's not. But don't use that one. Number 4 is, they are lucky. Are you saying words like, oh my gosh, they're winning because they're so lucky. Oh my gosh, they got so much favor for themselves. No, there's no such thing as luck. Maybe they just were working harder than you. That's kind of what it is, right? So it's not all about their lucky. Maybe it's just their time. You have no clue what people have been going into in their secret place or private places, what they've been praying for. Maybe it's just for them, their time to win. So if you're using language like that, you're probably on the losing side as well. Number 5 is, I'm too tired. Oh, I'm just so tired. What does that mean? What do you mean you're too tired, right? We used to do this thing when I was back in school. It says to be enthusiastic, got to act enthusiastic. So what I mean is that anything that you say, that you can literally make your body do whatever you say. Your mind is so powerful, right? So whatever your thoughts are, it comes to your words speak life, and then your body goes in that direction. So if you are feeling tired, you can literally tell yourself not to be tired anymore. A lot of people say, oh, I need my coffee. I need to put a cold shower. You can do that, and those things can work as well. But literally the power of your mind and your thoughts and your voice, it literally can push you outside of being tired. If you're using those words tired, that literally is an anchor, all right? Those are slow words. Those are things that make your body want to be lethargic and stop. Those are not good. That puts you on the losing side. That brings us to number 6, which is, it's not fair. It's not fair they're winning. It's not fair that happened. It's not fair. It's not fair. Life's not fair. And you already know that, right? But if you're using that language doesn't help you at all. It's more of a victim mentality versus a victorious mentality. So step into the victorious side of things and stop using that language. And number 7 is, it's easy for you to say. Have you ever heard that before? Maybe you use it as well. It's like, oh my gosh, it's so easy for you to say because your mom and dad are literally business owners and they've always had money, and they're doing like, oh, it's easy for you to say because you went to a great school. Oh, it's easy for you to say because you drive a nice car. Oh, it's easy for you to say because you live in a nice area. There's nothing easy in life that's happening for anyone. Everyone's worked for whatever they had going on. So for you, if you're using those words, this is the reason why you don't have what you believe someone has in front of you. So that's number 7. Number 8 is, I don't have the time. Okay? What does that mean? If I'm not mistaken, I believe all of us have 24 hours in a day. What you do with your 24 hours is up to you. So maybe it's not that you don't have enough time. Maybe you just don't have a really good management with your own personal time. All right, so unless you have something that we don't know about, which you get 26 hours in a day, 28 hours a day or more, everyone's on the same playing field, all right, which is 24 hours a day. So you have enough time, just use it more effectively. And number 9 is, oh my gosh, you offended me. Oh my gosh, what you said hurt me. Oh, no. What you give power to is what you give power to. Don't give up your power by saying literally someone offended you. No one can offend you unless you give them the power to offend you. All right. So those are what? Losing techniques. All right. If you want to stay on that side of things. So today, that will literally end this video. Go and share this with someone else that maybe is starting to already use this language, that wants to shift to the winning language. All right, and make sure you're increasing 1% daily so we can help you increase your profit, your passion, your purpose, so you can live the best preneur life possible. We'll see you on the next one.